Hi, thank you for joining me for this review of this JJRC H51 rocket foldable FPV drone, supplied courtesy of RCMoment.com for review. So this one looks a bit different to your average drone, but is interesting, and the nice thing is that it can take 360-degree panoramic aerial photography. Comes nicely packaged in this box. We have Wi-Fi FPV, the 360 panoramic camera, but it also has a 90-degree tilt to act as a normal camera, foldable arms and altitude hold. And if we open it, this is what we get on the inside. So first of all, we get an instruction booklet. Nice quality. Good illustrations. This also comes with propeller guards and instructions on how to install them. Remote control functions, and this also works with an app. Pairing the remote if you need to. Fine tuning. One key start and landing. Emergency stop. Has headless mode and return to home. And here are the QR codes to download the JJRC app that you can download for Android and for Apple iOS. Then some information and details on the app if you want to fly with the app. So a very good, nice quality, detailed and well illustrated instruction manual. Also get this piece of paper about the AR Master Shooter, which is a game that you can install for iOS users only. And if we open here, this is what we get inside. So let me just unpack the contents. So let's have a closer look at the rocket drone. So it's actually not that small. And so these are the foldable arms that come out and clip and lock into position. And have a release catch when you want to put it down again. We can see the brushed motors over here with cooling. There's a main power on button here and 3 LED lights. This is the catch to open it up. So we pull this down and pull this open. And here we have the battery with a JST connection. And this comes with a 1000 mAh 3.7 volt 30C battery. Quite a nice size. And this should be good for a flying time of around 10 minutes. Fits in here quite nicely. And then we just need to clip this back in. And that's clipped on there. Power it on. See the 3 LED lights telling us we've got full battery power. Let's turn this off for now. And here we've got our 720p HD camera, and you can fly it in the normal position, but this is adjustable and then actually tilts down right to the bottom for the 360-degree panoramic that you can see below the camera. Tilt it back up. So very adjustable, holds in position quite nicely. Some nice flexible landing feet here. The props are quite flexible. But this also comes with prop guards, a star Phillips screwdriver, and a USB charging cable that you plug in the JST port here, plug into a USB source, and we get some screws to attach the prop guards in a little bag here too. So a closer look at the TX radio control transmitter. So nice shape, nice style, feels quite comfortable. You need to supply your own 4AA batteries. Remove the screw, put them in here, and this clips back on. Not necessary to put the screw back if you don't want to. This clip does hold quite securely. Nice grips on the back here. Nice to see the functions illustrated. So this button here, take a picture and to take video. This is emergency stop. This one on the bottom here is for headless mode and one key return. And this one here is to do circling. So this one also has a circling function. Here are the trim buttons here. Speed button on the top left here. And take off and land button over here. Both gimbals are spring loaded and maneuver quite well. Here's our main power button with a power indicator light. Then also comes the bracket. It just fits on here to mount a mobile phone in for Wi-Fi FPV. So let's have a look at the app. So this is the JJRC app. If we turn the rocket on, turn it on, get it to broadcast a wireless signal. Go to settings, go to Wi-Fi. See JJRC hyphen and some letters here, so we press this to connect. Busy connecting. That's it connected. It's back to the JJRC app. Okay, and press connect. And here we are. We connected. And have Wi-Fi FPV. So I'm not going to go through all the functions in the app. It is in the instruction manual. Also, if we just go back here and we press help, you'll find all the details and that under help and all the functions for the app too. Now this also has flight planning, so I'll see if I can get this to work, but normally this isn't too successful, but I'll share it with you if I do manage to get it to work. If we go out, connect again, it's still here. Then it doesn't have an SD card on board, so if you want to take photos, you can take photos with the app, or take video here, or alternatively press the photo or video button on the radio controller. That's the app, and you can fly with the app only too if you wish. So this also comes in black. This is the white one. Also has a 6-axis gyro. So to calibrate, need to pull the throttle stick down to bottom left, rudder stick up to top right to calibrate it. And if you press the button, it starts the motors but doesn't automatically take off, which I'll show you shortly. You can also unlock the motors by pulling both sticks down and outwards. So let me just start it up. I'll turn on the radio control transmitter. Okay, to bind, throttle lever up and back down again. Calibrate. Do this, the lights are flashing. I can't see anything happening. Let's start the motor, unlock the motors, power it up. Okay, let's test the emergency stop. And the emergency stop is quite instantaneous. Now this has a range of about 80 meters. Let's see what will happen if it does go out of range. So let's start it up again. Turn the radio controller off. 1001, 1002. So in about 2 seconds it'll power down and drop wherever it is. And can we rebind with it? Yes, we can. We'll do a short little flight indoors to see how it goes, and also a flight outdoors and see how much flying time we can get and how well the camera works. All set to go. I'm going to press to record video. Lights are flashing, so that's video recording. I'm going to press the takeoff button. It doesn't take off automatically, it just starts up the motors. Throttle up. Okay, so there we go. So holding altitude very well, quite steadily. Quite a draft coming from these propellers, but really holding well, quite stable. Just to adjust a little bit of forward trim. Going to press this button here. This does a quick circle. It doesn't do the orbit mode, but just a tight circle, and see what it does. and that does a very tight circle. Okay, I haven't got enough space to do orbit mode here at the moment. Take it up at the moment. So yeah, it goes very nicely, very bright, lights flickering there, but no other lights for orientation. Okay, let's press auto land. And that is auto landed. Stop the video. The video stopped. Lights gone solid. Now let's go and see how it flies outdoors. Okay, let's see how it goes outdoors. So it's all ready to go, but it's always safer, you want to record video to do it on the app. So let's start recording video. Start up the motors. Well, press takeoff. Start the clock. And let's take off. Okay, so holding quite steadily, holding altitude nicely. Okay, just drifting a bit from the right to the left with a small breeze. Going well. So the camera I've got at a normal sort of straight angle. See what it's going to record like. FPV, if we look at it on the screen here. Quite responsive, not too much of a lag. Okay, let me show you what this 300, this circle is like here. So we do a short press of this button here, and it does that fast turning circle. Press to stop. Now to get orientation, just need to get these back lights here. And when the lights are flickering like that, should be telling us that it's recording video and the level of the battery. So let's fly FPV and take it around the tree there. This is still in the low rate, so bring it back towards me here. I'm going to put it into second rate, 2 beeps. Drop below the twigs here. A little bit faster in the second rate. I'm going to put it into a high rate now. Okay, quite a quick fast yaw and a little bit better and more responsive in the high rate. Oh, tilts and goes very well. Oh, still looking okay on the screen. They're quite stable, quite steady. I'm going to put it back into the medium rate. Okay, been going just over 3 minutes. I'm going to bring it into land and then I'm going to put it into panoramic view. So let me just bring it back here. Press land. Okay, that's it landed. I'm going to stop the clock and I'm going to stop the video. Now I'm going to tilt the camera down right to the bottom for panoramic view. Okay, going to start the video for panoramic view. Start the motors again. Start the clock. Take off. Alright, let's take it up higher and try and get a nice panoramic view. Work a bit. Try and do slow yaw. Take a quick little yaw here in this high rate. Okay, still going quite steady up there. Bring it down a bit again. Okay, been going 7 minutes and still got 3 lights flashing. Okay, starting to lose altitude. Still got 3 lights flashing, but looks as though it's low battery. Stop the clock. So nearly 8 minutes. Okay, so nearly 8 minutes flying time, so not a 10-minute flying time. No sign of low battery warning. It still kept 3 lights flashing, just started losing power and descending. But quite stable, holds altitude well. You'll have seen what the video has come out like now and also what the panoramic view looks like. It's a really nice, interesting, different, and if the camera's good, a nice little selfie drone.